Alright, here we are. Hello, I have to sit up. No, wait, hang on. Just put this down a little bit. There, now I don't have to sit up so much. Hi, guys. Plug in here and start the game. So I did spend a couple minutes off stream, and I did find out what the corn was for. So we'll be able to get past that, no problem. There we go. So I will just load it here so you don't miss any of the action. All right, Good. So this is one of those cases where, and it happens sometimes, where I know what I want to do, but the game doesn't know that I know what I want to do. Because I assume that if a lamp cannot be turned on, then I have to fill it. But that's not the case with the game. I have to first look and see
the tank's empty,
that it is actually empty before I can do it. And yes, we will get to the corn. Alright, so I'm gonna grab, now that I know that the lamp is empty, I can grab the pail over here.
What should I use with it?
And now that the game knows that I know that the lamp is empty.
Even if there's only a few drops of kerosene, it should be enough to make the lamp work.
And there we go.
Now it should light up without problems.
The audio should be a little higher
in case
today,
I need more
just in
kerosene.
case. But let me know if there's any strange glitches today. Alright, so let's start up the lamp. And it will be all part of... No, don't go that way. McLean, no. Precisely, Siriar. Old flame top popcorn. Just gonna light the lamp here. And then we put the metal ashtray on it.
It fits perfectly.
As a sort of pan.
This idea is so crazy that it might just work.
Alright, now I just have to get inside before it starts popping.
Damn, Winchesters, here we go again.
There we go.
The lesson from the last time clearly wasn't enough. Hey, you! I know you're hiding in the cornfields. Get out here if you have any guts, you sons of bitches. I'll show you.
Little did he know. Alright, so now we can turn on the power to the photography
Now that the yokel's gone, there's
station.
nothing stopping me from using this panel.
Alright. Now we can go take our illegal passport photograph. Come on, Mr. John Ford. Walk faster.
Good. Now that it works, let's see if I can make it as a photographer. I take the photograph and cut it somehow. Before attaching the documents, I hesitate for a second. From now on, my name is John Ford. Shawn McLean doesn't exist anymore. Shawn McLean is dead. Then I make up my mind and I attach the damn photo.
Does this
I don't have time to get all misty-eyed now.
5'20"? Really? 5'20"?
The documents should be fine now. I can finally get away from this place.
Alright, so we just have to go pick up the girl. Get in there. It's really weird that we don't know her name at this point in the game. Like, why is he carrying her around?
It's time to go. The car's headlights slice through the dark desolation of Essex County. I look for some landmarks to make the trip less boring, but I can't find anything. There's just darkness around me, and the car whizzes by in the middle of the road.
Alright, are we going back to Del Niro? Oh.
I'm sorry for the harsh wake-up, Del Niro, but Oscar and good manners never went hand in hand.
I kind of figured that out.
You must understand him. He's been out of the boxing world for too long. When he got diagnosed with a form of mutism, he was competing for the state's heavyweight title. Unfortunately, a rule doesn't allow people with his kind of problems to fight. So he had to continue in illegal joints. People there don't care much about rules. What they really care about is a good show.
Oh, yes.
The first time I saw him fight, I immediately understood that that shabby ring under the stairs of a butcher shop wasn't the place for him. So I took him with me.
From beating people up to killing them. That's a big career move, I'd say.
Come on, Del Niro. We aren't an organization of killers. We follow an ideal.
What ideals? You're just criminals in search of power.
But power is an ideal, Del Niro. Our entire history was shaped by men who did great things in search of power.
Right.
Do you really think that people like Julius Caesar or Napoleon did what they did for the sake of their people? Man was born to have power, and his entire existence is an expression of this desire. We study to get important jobs. We train to become stronger. We work at companies where we can move up the ladder. All this to have power.
Well, when you put it that
You
way.
spent hours in front of the mirror repeating this little speech.
Del Niro, I just want you to see our reasons, and maybe avoid you ending up like that pathetic excuse for a man, Malone.
Go to hell, you and your reasons.
As you wish, Del Niro. I thought you were smarter, but if you don't plan on telling us anything if we use the carrot... Where is the girl?
Where is girl?
Why are you persisting in protecting a girl that
I
has
didn't
been
even pick
entrusted
anything.
to you by a man who's betrayed you in the past?
I'm a sentimental guy, I can't help it.
Del Niro, do you really want to die like your pal McLean?
Would you really shatter my dream of dying doing extreme sports?
Del Niro, where's the girl?
I don't have any girls with me.
You're making me tired. I'm not going to ask you a second time. Where have you hid the girl?
Oh.
What is it, cat got your tongue? When Oscar's done with you, that won't be a problem anymore.
Edward, knock it off.
This voice. I know this voice. It's Victoria. What the hell is she doing here?
Now that the Good Samaritan has arrived, we're all here.
Edward, you're disgusting. When this story is over, you'll answer directly to the bosses for your conduct.
Victoria. How is it possible that she is mixed up in this story?
Well,
It's impossible.
you can
This
buy anybody,
disgusting
apparently.
behavior is the only way to get your little friend to talk. It looks like he's having fun playing the tough guy.
I told you that you wouldn't have gotten anything from him.
So how do you plan to figure out where he hid the girl?
Using a little intelligence and civility.
Are you going to get him to tell you where he hid the girl just by asking pretty please?
We don't need him to tell us.
What do you mean?
If, before you started leaning on him, you'd look in his pockets, you'd have figured out where the girl is.
Dun dun
You know where
dun.
she is?
On the Lower East Side, in a small pub owned by a certain Greta Reed.
Greta Reed.
Dannazione. Greta's handkerchief. They must have figured out from that where the girl is. Greta's in danger. I have to do something, but I can't even talk. That beast has gone to town on me.
Jack, can you hear me?
No.
I'm sorry about everything that's happened. I didn't want to put you in the middle of all this, but I didn't have a choice. That girl is too important to us. She has to go back to where she came from.
Is she a Russian
Victoria.
princess?
How could you?
I'm sorry, Jack. I'd like to explain it all to you, but there is no time. As soon as we get out of the city, you and your friend will be freed. But don't try to follow us. I'm sorry things went this way. Goodbye, Jack.
Victoria. Victoria.
Edward, you and your ape can come with me. We have to load the cars. The plane is waiting for us.
Ah,
Hurry
the
up.
plane.
Plane? What plane?
The plane at the beginning
Victoria,
of the game.
where are you taking the girl?
Del Niro, it looks like you got lucky this time. Your friend saved you just in time. But the next time we meet, I can't guarantee you'll be so lucky.
Edward,
Don't worry, Good Samaritan. I won't do anything to him.
hurry up. We don't have time.
It looks like we'll have to go now, Del Niro. Let Oscar say his goodbyes.
Oh, come on. That was uncalled for.
My head. I must have passed out for a while. Judging from the light filtering through the windows, it must be at least 6 a.m. Out there, the sun's rising. Some thugs with a love for archaeology are running away with a girl. I'm stuck here, tied to a chair with a nose that looks like mush. I better figure out how to free myself.
Well, we'll do a backflip and then turn around and, wait, break the chair.
It's a steam engine. This steel beast must have some part in the alcohol distillation process.
Oh yeah, we're in the basement of the
It's the distillation system. Sooner or later, I'll buy one for my
the
office.
club.
I don't see any...
Oh, and we have no inventory items. Dun, dun, dun. Alright. Oh, I can't walk around in the chair, you know. Yep, everything's empty. Unlike some people, these guys knew what they were doing and emptied all of the pockets.
There are some controls in here.
Let's flip some switches at random. Oh joy, they're in Chinese. Well. Alright. There we go.
It's a steam engine. That spinning wheel should be good enough to cut the tape that's keeping my hands tied.
Huzzah!
Good. I managed to cut the tape that was tying my hands.
It is now a useful
I just have to
item.
figure out how to get out of here.
Thanks to this tape, I'll be able to do anything.
Dannazione, my nose. It started to bleed again. If I don't want to pass out like a little girl, I better fix my nose as soon as possible.
Why don't you use the tape? Alright, fine. What do we got over here?
Greta's handkerchief. If I hadn't had it with me, they would have never found out about her. That ogre would have probably beaten me to a pulp, but at least the girl would have been safe. Given the situation, I don't think that Greta will be offended if I use her handkerchief to stop the bleeding. First, I need to disinfect it and find a way to keep it on my nose.
Oh, so we need alcohol and tape. So
Tape will be perfect.
alright. Okay. Where's what do we got over here? He could have at least had an animation
Strange thing to find in an illegal distillery.
of holding his nose proper. Oh boy. Alright. What do we got here? Nope. Keep going. Wrong way. Come on. Nope. Actually, I don't know what I'm doing. Sorry. Anything else in here? Is the machine... Can we get some booze?
don't think it's the right time to get into manufacturing illegal booze.
But you need it. Maybe there's just a bottle over here.
These crates contain peat, the combustible used to produce some kinds of whiskey. I can't think of anything.
Okay. Door, window, what's this?
Considering that they are mobsters, they were pretty nice. Before beating me up, they were kind enough to put all my personal effects in this box. The gun isn't there. At least they left the most important thing.
The alcohol. Of course.
A drop of rye was just what I needed. It helped with my aching nose. But I still have to try to fix myself up as soon as possible. I won't get too far in this condition. Greta's handkerchief. If I hadn't had it...
Yes. Oh, did I faint? I think I fainted. I didn't do it fast enough.
Done. Started to bleed.
Yep.
I don't want to...
That's just a little unneeded there. Whatever.
The gun isn't there. At least they left them...
Yeah, stop taking your drink. If he didn't take the drink, I would have had enough time.
A drop of... But I still...
Alright. Use handkerchief.
Given the situation... First, I need... Shawn's rye will work perfectly as a disinfectant.
It would have been easy.
Tape will be perfect. Yes, that should work now. Now it's better, but I doubt that the bandage will hold for long. I must get out of here as soon as possible.
Dannazione, the door's locked.
Hey, is anybody there?
Hey, investigator! You in here?
Shawn, is that you?
Well.
Who you want? Certainly, I Shawn.
How the hell did you get here?
I looked for you in Ellis Island, but you disappeared. So I go back to your friend in club.
You went to see Greta?
Yes, your friend with the red hairs. But when I get to joint, I see her and girl get in car with same guy I see in port.
Dannazione. They already got them.
I decide to follow the car here, but they stay no long. Man from the port met a woman and two guys. They talked something about ferry that was waiting, and they left.
Do you know where they went?
I don't know. They left half an hour ago.
Drat. Alright, Shawn, get me out of here.
Where are we?
Oh, but you in my town. Chinatown!
Hey! Wait.
Can you find a way to get me out of here?
No, only entrance is this shutter. I can no open.
I'm going to go back to figuring out a way to get out of here.
Okay.
I'm sure that whoever set up this distillery also put in an emergency exit, just in case the police came.
Shawn, secret MVP of the game. Alright, so I'm going to take a guess and say that I'm trying to make this symbol over here, since it is very obvious, in this little thing over here. That shouldn't be too difficult. Pardon me? Oop. Nope. Ah, so sensitive. Okay. No luck. Unless these are backwards. Oh, come on. All right. Nope. That wasn't it. looks so good though. Ah, maybe. This one needs to be diagonal. That's what it is.
Pretty strange.
Like that. And then maybe I can get a closer look at that other one. We'll see. Let's see if it'll give a phone?
It's the distillation system.
Are you kidding?
Sooner or later, I'll buy one for my office.
Phones and cameras were distinctly separate things at this point in time.
Illegal booze.
Alright. I'm pretty sure I got it, but we'll see. I've turned off the screen overlay, so I couldn't do a screenshot right now. Well, what else could it be? Pretty sure that's what it is. It's gotta be, man.
Illegal. The end of Prohibition convinced all the mob bosses to switch to other types. This barrel is too...
Alright. Paraphernalia. Yeah, it's gotta be that thing. But they're not letting me get a closer look at it, so...
It's a steam... I don't see... I don't...
Yeah.
Pretty strange thing to find in an illegal distillery.
No, I can't look at the script itself. It's one interaction on the barrel or the mechanism. And that should be it. If that's what this is supposed to be, that should be it, but... Maybe Shawn knows. No, probably not.
Shawn.
Investigator. Okay.
I'm going to...
Okay.
It's a steam engine.
Go.
It's the distillation system. Sooner or later... I don't think... Pretty strange.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. It only talks about the machine itself. they've been turned around. Like, it shouldn't be this one, because it has to, like, go this way and then be long enough to reach over here if we're actually matching that. Which would be, you know, this. But I'm also not seeing another button, which is, like, I can't. No, I've been doing lots of things here. Yeah, it's not much you can do about the delay chat. There is a setting for it that is good for good connections, but then it's worse for worse connections, so I haven't turned it on. So I'll sit here for 30 seconds. From here, not touching anything. What do you think? Also, side question. Right now my camera is below my screen, but I have my chat over on my right. Would it make more sense for me to have my camera over on my right, so when I'm reading chat, I'm talking to you, quote unquote? What do you think? The only downside to that, doing the camera that way. Alright, so top two. And then that one? Or you mean maybe this guy? Could I do that camera right now? Maybe? I have to think about where my cords are if I'm moving cameras here. No, can't do it today. There's some cabling I would have to do. But we'll try it out next time and see if it feels weird. One thing you won't get is my incredible expressions while I am playing the game. Yes. Bottom one that needs changing. I expect it to just make a click when I get it right. Oh, okay.
I was sure that there was some kind of a secret passage in here.
There we go. That never would have worked. I'm pretty sure that bottom long bar is just wrong. It should have been the other way around, based on what we're seeing over here. Alright. What do we got here? Oh, joy. The sewers. What a lovely place this is.
The dark green color of that water makes me think that it isn't drinkable.
What an incredible smell you've discovered. What do we got here? Got another door that we can't open?
It's so dark in here I can't even see the back of my hand.
Are these explosive
Barrels
barrels?
full of bitumen that is now solidified. Probably left here for some old repairs. I don't need any bitumen now.
There's a sentence you don't say every day.
Part of this panel is burned. The humidity must have caused a short circuit. Of the many advices my mother gave me when I was little, I definitely remember the one in which she told me never to put my fingers in a socket. I think I'll continue to follow that advice.
Ugh. Okay, what else we got here? Lock picking kit. That's right. That's good. Yeah. Oh wait, I have a flashlight. Duh. I forgot the flashlight. It's fine. It's fine.
Welcome on board, ladies and gentlemen. The panoramic tour of the sewers of New York is about to start.
Be just like a modern Phantom of the Opera. No. Wait a minute. Modern... Les Miserables. Let's see, what do we got here? Is a little maze. Alright. Let's start with the right wall. Right wall initiative. What do we got here?
It looks like the piping starts from here.
Wiggle! Wiggle! There we go. I have turned on the water. Let's see if that drained. Well, let's just follow the pipe. This game really needs a run. Come on, Del Niro. Hasten! Hasten! We've got a girl to save. And I turn the corner and Killer Croc jumps out of the wall! Oh, Let's follow this other pipe. Here. Wiggle like you mean it. Come on. Yeah. Now, what did I do? And why did I do it? Tune in next week when... No. Figure this out today. Maybe... It would be a real anti-climax if we got down here and we were just flushing a toilet. Oh, wait, hang on. Got another pipe here. We must do all of the pipes. Otherwise, you know, what's the point? Doing just 2 pipes is never enough. All right. Frantic clicking, frantic clicking. Okay. Whatever I did, it made a satisfying whooshing sound.
It looks like some sort of floating bridge. One of the barrels that makes it float seems to have come undone. Pretty hard to use a floating bridge when you don't... It looks like...
Sorry, what did it say?
Pretty hard to use a floating bridge when you don't have anything to let it float on. Moreover, one of the barrels is unhooked.
Huh. Okay, so I do need to undo that, I think. Great.
It's the gauge that tells you the pressure inside the pipe. The pressure is back to the minimum now.
Oh, so it's as low as possible. Alright.
Collection Basin 28. According to what's written here, this basin is used to collect excess rainwater. If the pressure in the pipes becomes too high, then the water is deviated into this basin. It doesn't make...
Okay. Can I just jump in? Oh, what do we got up here?
Knowing that wastewater from the apartments is running through these pipes doesn't make me too happy to be under here.
It could be worse still, Niro. Well, that's,
Unreachable is the right word to describe these stairs.
This guy just doesn't want to get wet. So, if I put all the pressure back on...
Pretty hard to use a...
So, wait.
It's the gauge that tells you the pressure inside the pipe. The pressure is back to the minimum now.
I don't really have a hook. I have this thing here.
I don't see...
Which is more of a horn and really small. Also, I don't see how...
It looks...
I thought I saw something else. So, let me read this again.
Collection base... According to what's written here, if the pressure in the pipes becomes too high, then the water is deviated into this basin.
But the pressure is now as low as possible, so... I wonder if I can turn off the stuff. Otherwise, we've got ourselves a pickle, and we're gonna have to do some,
I don't see how I could use them together.
some maze walking. You know, I don't know what I was tied with. It was, oh, it was the tape. And that's currently on Del Niro's nose. It was nothing, it was no rope. So I'm wondering if it's just going to be a bunch of dead ends here. If I completely missed a rope, I apologize. Because, as one knows in an adventure game, there's always a use for a rope. And actually, that applies to real life too, I'd say. You can always find some use for a good strong rope. Let me see if it will actually let me turn the stuff off again.
No.
Survey says
no.
So yeah, I might just be missing a very key item known as rope or some such. Couldn't push any of the barrels. He said specifically they were too heavy to deal with, unless I need the that strange material that was in the barrel now.
I don't need any bitumen now. I'm not even a little tempted to touch that water.
Right.
Rusted hooks and ropes that have seen better days.
There we go.
I'll take one of the ropes. I took a couple. They could come in handy.
Yep, I just missed a rope. No big deal. I should really be using that check button shortcut thing more often, but it's inconvenient. It really should have been spacebar, but they used the F1 key for some reason. I suppose F1 is like the shortcut for help in a lot of programs, but still. So how's everyone's day? I'm doing just fine. Just walking through the sewers here, no big deal. I would like to hope that you can live without rope, but it is exceedingly useful.
I think the rope is long enough to attach the barrel to the bridge.
Shown off screen because animation budget.
It seems to work. I even have part of the rope left.
And
it
push.
Should work.
Off screen because animation budget. Blade Runner the game. I think it's if it's reminding you of Blade Runner, it's probably just the trench coat. I'm gonna be honest. Hey, it's Shawn. We're gonna sneak up behind him and say, "Boo!"
That crazy Chinese cab driver.
Hopscotch, but in Chinese.
Wow. You able to get out? You like magician that disappear from stage and then we appear behind you.
Right. When this is all over, I'll try to find a job with the circus.
What you want to do now? You don't think I better call police?
Given how things are unfolding, I'd say that the police wouldn't help much.
Yeah.
Where's your cab?
Cab parked 2 blocks from here. I was
Alright.
afraid the man from port would recognize it, so hid an owie.
That's the first good idea today.
I always full of good idea.
Sure.
He may have an accent, but he's got some smarts.
Do you know where the car with the girl is headed?
No, when I arrive, I hear only that man from port and woman talk about ferry to take.
A ferry.
A ferry.
I need to think about it.
Maybe I know where the car with the girl is headed.
Oh yeah, we
Where?
do. It was, let's see here. Do. Oh, no, where was it? Do. Aha! The cruise on the East River. Where's the... Wait, what?
While I was being used
There we
as a
go.
punching bag, I heard Victoria say something about a plane she had
Yeah,
to
I'm
catch.
surprised Shawn didn't
They
ask about his
definitely
nose.
won't be leaving from the main airport. No matter how many connections they have in New York, a girl can't get on board without someone asking questions. So they must have picked a much more discreet airport. And I'm sure that the ferry that you heard them talking about is the same one I found the ad for in Victoria's office. So they're headed to Glen Cove.
Wow, you good as investigator.
Not good enough. Even if I know that they're going to Glen Cove, I don't have any idea which airport they went to. If I only had a map.
I have map.
You are
You have a
useful
map with you?
and helpful.
Certainly, I drive cab. Without map, I don't get nowhere.
John, I'm starting to think that you're not as useless as I thought.
You always have something nice to say, huh?
Ho, ho, ho.
Give me the map.
Here.
Alright, let's do some investigating here.
I don't see anything here.
Alright. Wow, this is a huge map. Okay, where are we going? There's Glen Cove, alright. So...
I don't see anything.
It's been a long night. Niro doesn't have time for pleasantries. So if they're taking the ferry, right? I wish this map was in color. I'm assuming... So they come out of Glen Cove onto the ferry. They would have to be somewhere over this way. Looking for an airport. Belmont Park, Forest Park. And that's the only airport I saw.
No, they certainly can't have picked an airport like this to leave the city. It'd be too showy.
Right. Can I zoom in? It's also a little hard for me to read. On stream it's going to be 4:3, but it's like default stretched to 16:9. How about over here? It would be connected by water.
I don't see anything here.
Is it?
I don't see any.
It says airport. Why
I don't see any.
Can you just say, hey, I don't like that airport?
I don't see any.
Alright, let me go over here and... Maybe? There's a fort. It's not this one, is
I
it?
don't see anything
No.
here.
It's hard for me to read some of these things.
I don't see any.
There's Glen Cove. It's not landing.
I don't see anything. I don't see anything here.
It's not this guy?
I don't see anything.
Oh, come on. It's also like...
Here it is. MacArthur Airport.
Okay.
There aren't any other airports for miles. This is definitely where they're headed. If I take the Northern Boulevard, I should get there in less than 2 hours. Considering the time it takes with the ferry, they must still be traveling. John.
You know where girl is?
Maybe. But I need you to do me a favor.
Oh boy.
I think this me not like.
I need you to call a certain Violetta Moore and ask him to go to the museum in Central Park.
We no get girl and friend?
Yes, but I'll go alone.
And how you plan to go?
With your cab.
You want me? Give my cab to you?
Yes, you can't come where I have to go.
Inconceivable!
You'd only get in my way.
Sorry.
Not a question. I no give you cab.
If I have to, I'll take it by force, so stop jabbering.
Damn it, this is unfair. You had me arrested today. Kidnapped girl, got mixed up in this story, and now you want cab? This is absolutely not fair.
Tomorrow morning, if everything goes well, you'll find it parked on the Lower East Side.
And if not go where?
I'll be dead, and one of the advantages of being dead is not having to apologize to upset cab drivers for their destroyed cabs.
Ah, okay. You take cab, but promise to be careful. Cab only thing I have.
Relax, I'll treat it like it were mine.
I not feel better.
Remember to call Violetta Moore. His number's in the book.
Violetta Moore, Central Park Museum. I remember everything.
Good for you, Shawn.
It's time to go
If only you
stop
could
an
say it
airplane.
properly.
The dawn lights up the hills of Glen Cove, while the cab is swallowed up by the shadows of the sequoias that surround the highway. After a mile of
Wait,
twists and turns,
I thought they were
a
in
blue
New York.
sign tells me that I'm close.
There's sequoias in New York.
I leave the cab a
I need
quarter
to
of
do
a
some
mile
research.
from the airport, hidden among the trees, and go the rest of the way by foot, for safety's sake.
And, you know, keep the cab
I'm
safe.
coming to even up the score.
Unfortunately, we saw this at the beginning of the... Hey, this is just the port with a different setup. Alright, okay. It's not exactly the port,
Oscar.
but the buildings remind me
Have
of
you
the
seen
port.
Diaz? If you see her, don't let on that you've seen me. I plan on having a chat with our guest, and I don't want Diaz underfoot.
Ooh.
While I entertain myself with the pretty redhead, you stay here and be on call. If you see someone, you know what to do.
Maybe it's a specific type of sequoia. Like, not the great sequoia, or
redhead.
the red
He
sequoia.
was
It's someone
definitely
else.
talking about Greta, so they brought her here, too. I have to
Interesting.
find a way into the airport, but so long as that ogre Oscar is there, I don't think it'll be easy.
Shoot him! We're gonna shoot him. Oh, they took his gun. Never mind. Lasso him.
I don't see how...
Oh, okay. What do we got in here?
A flight plan, dated May 1931.
That's
it
a
says
long
a lot
time in the
about how
past.
busy this place is.
Oh.
I think I can do without...
What else we got in here?
This room had to be some sort of information counter. There were registries and embarkation cards on the shelves. I don't think that Oscar would let me go if I showed him a fake boarding card. That guy doesn't seem that stupid.
Yeah, you never know. What's in this other door?
It looks like a hurricane went through this room. There's ruined furniture and papers everywhere. Even if there was something useful, I wouldn't be able to find it in the middle of this mess.
Alright, let's check our hotspots here. What else we got? We got a pipe. Possible climbing. Crowbar. I think this is a crowbar?
A crowbar. A pretty lucky find.
Ah, yes.
I'll take it.
Weapon of choice for scientists everywhere.
This trinket will definitely come in handy.
No alien crabs will get us now.
I'll attract Oscar's attention by making some noise with these pipes. If I hide in the room next door, I might be able to catch him by surprise.
That's not what I had in mind. That is exactly the not thing I was expecting.
Dannazione! I need him to get closer.
Oh, wait, I can go this way?
I had to walk half a mile on foot so no one would see me coming by cab. I have no intention of going back.
That's just an interaction disguised as a go-away place.
I don't see how I could...
Oh, I was totally like gonna combine the rope with the crowbar and make a makeshift grapple hook so that I could climb onto the roof. They'd never expected. Oh yeah, let's try it again. Bang.
Dannazione! I need him to get closer. I'm not going... I don't see how I could... I'm not going to play it here.
Oh, come on, man. Oh yeah, a rope tie. That'll work.
I don't see...
Okay.
Those are
downspouts. That's just the exit again, okay. Maybe if I make a louder noise.
I don't see...
Nope, that's not right.
No clue. A flight plan. It says a lot.
That's the flight plan. That's that over there. I can lay a dastardly trap.
No clue.
No, wait. Then I'd have to go over here. Wait, what's this?
MacArthur Airport.
Oh, that's
this
the
really
sign.
looks like an abandoned place. Perfect for leaving the city without anyone noticing.
No clue. At least none that makes any sense.
Yes, the light from this flashlight should be enough to attract Oscar's attention. Once he's inside, I shouldn't have any problems hitting him with the crowbar.
Cue there being problems. Well, let's put this genius plan into action. Check it out the noise. But soft, what through yonder window breaks? It is the east, and that flashlight is the sun. Oof.
Good. With this, I have at least evened up the score. What the? My gun. Oscar had it with him. He must have taken it from me in Chinatown. Good. At least I'm not unarmed now.
All right.
Even passed out, that guy is still dangerous. If he woke up, he'd only need a second to rip off my head with one of his fists.
Good thing we have this rope.
Yes, tying him with these ropes should stop him from causing any damage if he wakes up.
We could shoot him, but we don't have a silencer, and, that's, murder and stuff.
I got the flashlight back, tied up Oscar,
so
and
let's
hid
not
him
do
under
that.
one of the desks. I hope no one comes looking for him. If they don't see him at the front door, it won't take them long to figure out what happened. I'd say it's better to hurry now that the entrance to the airport is free.
All right, well, I got to 5 o'clock just now. I think I'll stop right here. Do a quick look here. And we will do what
I've seen that car before.
assume-
It's the same one that was at the Melville port when they killed Shawn.
Yeah,
I've seen that.
Here.
It's the same.
Yes. So next time we will go in and do the confronting and rescue Guttural and figure out what all this hullabaloo is about. I'm still thinking Russian princess or A super mutant. Yes, that'd totally be the thing. Alright, so I'm just going to do a little save here. Doop doop. Oh, and the booze. Yes, that is also... Oh, well, I suppose Greta is also important. Ahem. Okay. Ahem. So there's my save. There we go. And we're done. There we go. All right. So thank you for watching. Where's my Twitch? There's my chat. There it is. All right. Thank you for watching. Tune in next week. We will be a hero, I think. Maybe. I remember at the beginning of the game, Del Niro gets shot. This might not be a good thing. We'll see. Yes. Well, this has been Phoenix Online Streams. Thank you again, and cheers.